Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Sick Cooper here again. As you can see, I got a haircut. The kind of longer hair that I had I didn't like, and I didn't want it to get that long. My girlfriend cuts my hair and she just wouldn't do it. So, finally got that. So, I got a package, an eBay package, a few days ago, and then I made a purchase from Craigslist, and then the guy that I bought the stuff from, I also did a little trade with. So I'm going to start off with the eBay item. Yeah, so I got this from eBay, and I only paid $1.50, and it had free shipping. If you can see that, it's Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga for the Game Boy Advance. I'm kind of thinking that it might be a bootleg. I don't know if you can see, but like the label doesn't go completely to the edge. I haven't looked at any of my other Game Boy Advance games to see if any of the real ones do that, but I don't know. So the Craigslist purchase I made, I bought a Super Nintendo, and I'm not going to show the Super Nintendo because it's all hooked up, but it's the Model 1, and it's pretty clean. It's not yellowed at all. And then it came with the RF cord, one Nintendo brand controller, and then it came with this weird AC adapter that it's an off-brand, but it has one big plug that plugs into the wall, and then it has two cords that come out. One of them is for Super Nintendo, one of them is for NES. So that's pretty cool. I can plug two systems into one outlet. I don't have an NES yet, but once I get one, I can plug that in. The Super Nintendo came with 3 games. The first one was The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, which I sold to my friend for $15. And then the other games are Super Castlevania 4. There's some damage to the top part of the label, but the rest is clean. And then the third game is Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. The label's pretty good, except this line right there is all rubbed away, so it's all white right there, and then the back is a little damaged. But I paid $46 for the whole bundle, and then I sold the Zelda game for $15, so got a little bit of a discount there. And I'm thinking about putting this on eBay. The average price for this game on eBay said $33, and if I sell this for $33, if I sell this for $30, then it's like I paid $1 for the Super Nintendo with Castlevania 4, which is a $15 to $20 game by itself, which would be pretty cool. And then that same guy also brought a couple Nintendo 64 games to trade me. So the first one I got is Excitebike 64, and the second one is Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. For the Excitebike, I traded him Diddy Kong Racing, which I know is definitely in his favor, but I get Diddy Kong Racing quite often, and I didn't have a save file on that particular copy or anything, and I don't see this game as much, so I just decided to trade him. Since originally he wanted $50 for the Super Nintendo stuff, and I only had $46, so I just kind of factored it in, like I got this and $4 for Diddy Kong Racing, which is okay to me. And then for the Zelda game, I traded him 4 Nintendo 64 games. I gave him Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, MRC, which is Multi Racing Championship, Extreme G2, and Wave Race. He said his favorite games were racing games and then like platformer Mario kind of games, and I didn't want to give him any of my Mario games, obviously, so I just decided to trade him those 4, so I can sell this or trade this to anyone if anybody needs a copy. There's some markings on the front label, but there's no rips. And then the last thing I got, I bought, I don't know if you can see these very well. These are perler beads. I bought these from Michael's. Here's the box it came in. There's, if you can see that, 11,000 beads. Perler beads are what people are using to make the little bead sprites of like the NES and Super Nintendo games and characters and the Genesis games and stuff. So I'm working on sorting them all out because unfortunately they came all mixed together. There's like 50 different colors in there. So I'm sorting those out. It didn't come with a pegboard, which I have ordered off eBay. That'll be here pretty soon, and then I can start making those little characters that I know that Pete Dorr makes them, but he's not taking any custom orders at the moment. But I will be making those, and I'll be selling them, trading them for games, whatever, throwing them in for free, like when I do a trade with someone. It doesn't look too hard. People say it's easy if you start out with NES characters and then slowly work your way into Super Nintendo, but if you have the right sprite and you know how to make the grid and stuff in Photoshop, it's just a matter of matching up the colors and counting to 10, basically. If you can count and you're not colorblind, then you can basically do it. So yeah, so that's all I got for today. I'm still waiting on a couple packages. For some reason, well, the mail at my house usually runs at around 4 o'clock, and for some reason yesterday and today, well, yesterday the mail came at 8:30 p.m., which is ridiculous, and I checked the mail 10 minutes ago at like 7:30, and it's still not here, so I'm guessing maybe our mail time switched or whatever. But if I get a package tonight, I'll be making an unboxing, so just check back. Thanks for watching and subscribe.